Jordan Ham joins us now. He knows all, he tells all. Brought to you by IBEW 640. We appreciate their support. Here it is, partner. Hamilton, Chandler. I think a couple of weeks ago you said 30 Division I guys potentially. And we're not just talking about senior class. We're talking about throughout the entire program on both sides. I think it might be conservative, Jordan, coming into Friday night's game. What do you make out of it just from a recruiting standpoint this Friday night at Hamilton High School, fans that have never seen this type of talent on the field before?
Well, first off, if you're going, get there early. Get there at like 5:45. It's going to be a packed house. And even when both these teams aren't competing for state championships, which it's pretty rare that that's the case, it's still a packed house. And when it's number one against number two in the state, it's going to be packed. So make sure you show up early. The talent across the board is just, consistently Division I talent or guys that are going to be playing on Saturdays. So Chandler, I think, has been the standard in terms of recruiting. You can, them and Silbor are probably the two of the most recruited programs in the state. And then Hamilton, over the past couple of years under Mike Zadebski, have just every year just raised that profile. So this is going to be one that I think 5 years from now, we're going to look back and some guys will be in the league. Some guys will have really decorated college careers. And you go, all those guys were on the same field for that one game. Let's go do an oral history about that and what that was like, because I think it's going to be also a really, really good game.
Fill me in the viewer in on what's going on up at Chaparral. Here's a quarterback that is leading 6A in passing, but the offer sheet is a little thin. Let's talk about this situation a little bit.
Yeah, Brayten Silbor. He was a one-time commit to New Mexico. A lot of people considered that a total steal for the Lobos over there. They changed their offense from more to a passing-heavy offense to a triple option. Silbor can move a little bit, but he is not an option quarterback, and he's the first to admit it. But yes, he leads the 6A in passing yards. And you go down the list usually when a guy's not getting recruited, and you can at least find some boxes where it's like, all right, maybe they're not checked. Maybe he's a little bit small. That's not the case. He has a good frame on him. Maybe he's a one-year wonder. That's not the case. He won a 6A state title last year. He's played plenty the previous 2 years whenever Jack Miller would get hurt. Maybe he doesn't show up for big games. I saw him last week against Centennial. He threw 6 touchdowns. Like, he is a great player. I think the issue here is when you look at the 2021 class and the 2022 class, a lot of those guys, those dominoes fell really quickly because of the pandemic. A lot of commitments happened and a lot of spots were filled very, very quickly. You also open up the transfer portal and how many quarterbacks are moving left and right. Does a program take a chance on a younger guy, or do they see a more established college guy that they think they can go get? A lot of times it's going to be the transfer that they're going to want to go get. Those couple factors are what's really kind of hindering Brayten Silbor's recruitment right now. But from the evaluators I've talked to, and I don't color myself an evaluator, I'm a reporter, but I trust a lot of these guys, and they say, yeah, he's a Power 5 level guy, or, at least a Division I guy. So I think somebody's going to get a steal if they, are able to get a commitment from him. I talked to him on Friday. Sounds like he's going to wait till the late signing day in February, let the boards kind of reset. We saw that with Brock Purdy.
Yep.
Brock Purdy's recruitment is unlike one I've ever seen. So I'm not saying that that's going to be the case, but there might be some opportunities that present themselves from a more prominent program. Maybe they need a guy. He's talking to a couple Power 5s right now for PWO opportunities, but I think he's really still looking for that scholarship to go compete over the next couple of years and, really thrive at the college level.
Good stuff there from Jordan Ham. He knows all, he tells all every week on the recruiting scene around Arizona. Brought to you by IBEW 640.